Good morning, all the sports investors. How you doing out there today? Famed Rothstein Sports Investing Show. Today is Saturday, October 19th, 2019. It's a little bit after 10 a.m., about 10:15. Sitting here with my stupendous, prolific co-host, the L-Train.
What's happening, man?
And we sitting here rocking these iced out, medallions and whatnot. The chains. All right, they ain't iced out, but what we call them, L?
This the Get Domain chain, you understand?
The Get Domain chain. You see what I'm saying? These are, if you want to call it good luck, that's fine. But for us, it's the Get Domain chain. Here on this famed Rothstein Sports Investing Show. And just don't forget, like we always tell you, if you think you have a gambling problem, please don't listen to the podcast, don't watch this show. Get yourself to the nearest health facility. And those of you who continue to watch, you will become profitable. And remember, always invest responsibly. All right? Now, yesterday, I went 1-2. Gave you 3, I went 1-2. We went baseball. We said that the Astros would close it out. They didn't. Lost 4-1. Served up a 3-run homer in like the second or third. Verlander. He can't pitch all of a sudden. And we also lost Northwest plus 28. Yeah, 3 points at home. Thanks. And then we said that game, Northwest and Ohio State, we said it would go over 50. Ohio State scored 50 themselves. So that clearly went over. But, so you didn't make a profit with me, but you had to make a profit with the L-Train. He killed them. Talk about it, man.
We can recap Friday night. We had the 3 college picks, Marshall, Florida Atlantic going over 57. We had that. Then we had Pitt -3. They ended up beating them by 7. And then we had UNLV Fresno State over 53. So we went 3-0 on that one. And we also, if you follow me on Facebook, we had the Arthur the boxing match. Arthur Benavidez won by TKO. So if you follow me on both of those channels, you would have 4-0. You would have got Domain last night, you understand? But that's how it goes. That's why I got the Get Domain chain on today, because we went 4-0. Ain't gonna wear it all the time, but when you see it, you know what it was, Jack. You know what I'm saying? So that was last night's action. That's yesterday's news, man. What we got going on today, fam?
Oh, we still trying to get Domain. We still trying to get to the bag. I'm gonna start you off with a baseball because even though they're moving cities from New York to Houston, they're bringing it right back tonight. Houston's starter is Jose Uriquide. The Yankees, last time I checked, hadn't named their starter, but it's a closeout game, so pretty much Johnny Holstaff gonna pitch. Every arm's got to be available. And I'm going with Houston. They're at home. Close them out on the money line. All right. If Houston doesn't do it, then they're gonna be in a world of panic if this goes to a game 7. But that's baseball. College football. The first one I'm going to give you is a team who is people are sleeping on. The Temple Owls. They go 5-1, undefeated in the unbeaten in the AAC, and then they're going to SMU, Southern Methodist, who is unbeaten, 6-0 on the year.
19th ranked, right?
And 19th ranked. They're top 25 team, but they ain't even played anybody. Temple came for the smoke. I got Temple at 7.5. From what I understand, the line's moved to 9 at this point. I don't know what they're seeing in SMU, but we'll find out here later. So I'm taking Temple plus 9. That's my dog of the day as well. All right, well, how about it, L?
Let me see what we got going on here today. We're going to stay in the American Conference. We got Tulane at Memphis. Memphis probably still got a hangover from getting their head cracked last week by, what was that, Temple? Didn't Temple beat Memphis last week? So Tulane is a pretty good team. They got decent quarterbacks and they fast on the outside with the receivers. So we're going to take Tulane plus 3.5 at Memphis. That's what I'm going to go. I'm staying with that American Conference.
There you go. I like it. My second pick is 10:15 start Eastern time, I think. 10:15 p.m. Boise State minus 7.5 at BYU. Boise State, I mean, they're just that good. They're top 25 team. But at the same time, BYU, this is their homecoming. And you kind of take it personal when somebody picks you for homecoming. It's like, how dare you think you finna beat me on this weekend? And I think BYU's going to throttle them. I'm going to take BYU minus the 7.5. So, what's your second, Larry? Or L-Train?
Let's see here. We're going to go with Oregon and Washington. Oregon at Washington, actually. We're going to take Washington plus 2.5. That's going to be a pretty nice game. You got two NFL-ready quarterbacks in Jacob Eason and Justin Herbert. So, we're going to take Washington plus 2.5 on that game right there. What you think about that, Fang?
That sounds like good money. And for my last one, it's 11 p.m. start, Eastern. You've got the Hawaii Rainbows hosting the Air Force Academy. Falcons. As you know I love the Service Academy teams. Like I always say, these are not your father's Service Academy teams. Army, Navy, Air Force. They can all ball. Might not have no NFL players, or very few, maybe one between the three of them, but they can all ball. They're well coached. They're disciplined. Then you got Hawaii, who always scores at home. Alabama can come in there. Hawaii's going to put up 30 at home. They always score at home. That's why we're going to take the over 66.5. Air Force at Hawaii. It's going to go over 66.5. That's my last one.
Okay, let's my last one of the day. Michigan at Penn State. I know y'all heard me talk crap about John Harbaugh and all this and that. But today we're going to go with Michigan plus 9 versus Penn State. Should be a very entertaining game. The quarterback is starting to come into his own. What's his name? Shea Patterson. And then you got Cincinnati's own Sean Clifford starting for Penn State. So this should be an interesting game. We're going to take Michigan plus 9 on that one. And now, you know what? That's my dog of the day. You know what I mean? Michigan is the underdog, so we're going to take Michigan plus 9. What you think about that, Fang?
I kind of like it. I don't like it as much as your other pick. I think Harbaugh just might be one of those kooks that, just grow on you after a while. And I think the kids might have quit on him. But if you like it, I love it. Yeah, you know how that works. This is a show here. So to recap, my baseball, taking the Houston Astros on the money line to close it out, and then college football, I've got Temple plus 7.5 or plus 9 as my dog of the day. Who was the other team? Hawaii and Nevada. Hawaii and the Air Force going over 66.5, and BYU. Boise State minus 7.5 at BYU.
So just to recap, man, we're going to take Tulane plus 3.5 over with Memphis. Then we're going to take Washington plus 2.5 against Oregon. And then we're going to go Michigan plus 9 over Penn State. So there's the three right there. And before we let y'all go, we tune in to us Thursday night, 10 to 8, 10 to 12, the pressure session. The famed Rothstein Sports Investing Show is on the radio, man. So check us out. There's going to be extra picks. You know what I mean? We're going to talk about boxing, football, baseball. The same much we do here, but we're going to have a little extra bonus for you guys. So check us out Thursday night, 10 to 12, pressure session. The famed Rothstein is on the radio, man.
WAIF here in Cincinnati. 88.3 www.waif.com if you're outside of Cincinnati. And don't forget the podcast on Anchor, Spotify, TuneIn. And don't forget our Instagram page. It's me, Fame_Rothstein, and his is
at Larry Rankins 19.
Right. All right, so there you have it. Let's go out. You got plenty of time to get your investments in. Go out there and be safe. And as we get to the bag or we
get domain.
Just be safe and be courteous.